$3,200. That is what the average Lyft driver burns on gas every single year. Not because they drive too much, because they use the wrong gas cashback card. Most drivers are leaving over $752 on the table annually, every year, without knowing it. That is not a rounding error. That is a car payment. The right gas cashback card for rideshare drivers changes that math completely. And most drivers have never heard of the combination that does it. We're going to walk through exactly which card, which gas app, and which pairing saves the most on Lyft driver fuel savings in 2026. Real numbers. Real math. Zero fluff. $3,200 in gas. $48 recovered. That gap is not a small inconvenience. For a full-time driver working 40 hours a week, that is close to a full month's rent in many U.S. cities. Here is where the numbers come from. The IRS Schedule C, Line 27A, lets you deduct vehicle and transportation expenses as a 1099 contractor. That deduction matters, but it does not eliminate the cash you spend at the pump first. You still spend the money. The deduction just softens the blow at tax time. A driver running 1,200 miles per week averages between 60 and 75 fill-ups per year. At $3.80 per gallon, a 15-gallon tank costs $57 each time. That is $3,420 in annual rideshare driver gas expense before a single cashback dollar. In the last video in this series, we covered how the standard mileage deduction works for 1099 drivers. That covered the tax side. This video covers the cash side, the money you keep before taxes touch it. Meet Marcus. He drives full-time out of Atlanta, Georgia. Marcus spent $3,180 on gas last year. He used a debit card at the pump every single time. He earned zero cashback, zero rewards, zero fuel savings, not 1 cent back. Why does this keep happening to drivers like Marcus? 3 reasons. Each one costs real money. Most gas rewards cards cap their best cashback at $500 in spending per month. A full-time Lyft driver hits that cap fast, sometimes in 2 weeks. After the cap, the cashback rate drops to 1% or less. Most drivers never notice. Reason 2. Drivers pick the most popular card, not the most profitable one. Popular and profitable are not the same thing. They rarely are. Reason 3. Drivers skip gas reward apps entirely. Apps like Upside and GasBuddy offer cents per gallon cashback at thousands of U.S. stations. GasBuddy versus Upside for Lyft drivers is a real choice worth understanding. We'll break that down shortly. Stack a cashback card on top of a gas app, and your savings double. Most drivers do neither. Let's run the actual math. Marcus spends $3,180 per year on gas. That is our baseline number. The Blue Cash Preferred from American Express pays 3% cashback at U.S. gas stations. $3,180 times 3% equals $95.40 back per year. The Citi Custom Cash card pays 5% cashback on your single highest spend category each month, up to $500 in that category. For a driver spending $265 per month on gas, that is $265 times 5% equals $13.25 back that month. Over 12 months, $159 in cashback annually. And the Citi Custom Cash carries no annual fee. IRS Publication 463 confirms that fuel costs tied directly to business driving qualify as a deductible travel expense. That means your gas cashback card spend is part of your Schedule C deduction pool. The cashback you earn is not taxable income in most standard cases. It's treated as a purchase discount. Here is the uncomfortable part. The average Lyft driver with a gas rewards card earns back less than $48 per year. That is 1.5% of what they spend on a card that could pay them 5%. The difference between average and optimal is $111 per year, just from card selection. Nothing else changes. You now know what the problem costs. The next 2 minutes show you exactly how to fix it. Here is the step-by-step system that drivers report saves between $600 and $800 annually on rideshare driver gas expense. Step 1. Pick the right gas cashback card. The Citi Custom Cash card is the strongest no annual fee option for most Lyft drivers in 2026. It pays 5% on your top spend category up to $500 per month. Gas qualifies easily. If gas is your highest spend category each month, And for full-time drivers it usually is. You lock in 5% automatically. After $500, the rate drops to 1%. So high-volume drivers need a second card in the stack. Step 2. Add the Blue Cash Preferred Amex as your overflow card. The Blue Cash Preferred pays 3% at U.S. gas stations with no cap on the gas category. Annual fee is $95, but a $250 statement credit in year 1 offsets that fully. Use Citi Custom Cash for the first $500 each month. Flip to Blue Cash Preferred for everything after. Step 3. Add a gas app on top. Don't skip this. Upside typically pays 15 to 25 cents per gallon cashback at participating stations. GasBuddy's paid plan saves a flat 25 cents per gallon with no per station limits. GasBuddy versus Upside for Lyft drivers comes down to volume. High-volume drivers often prefer GasBuddy's flat rate. At 1,200 miles weekly, 25 cents per gallon on 75 fill-ups of 15 gallons equals $281.25 saved per year from the app alone. Step 4. Always pay at the pump with your cashback card, not your debit card. A debit card pays you nothing. A cashback card pays you every time. This one habit shift is worth over $150 per year to the average driver. Step 5. Track your gas spend monthly and verify cashback posts. Form 1040 Schedule SE calculates your self-employment tax at 15.3% on net profit. Every dollar you recover through cashback reduces your effective expense and your taxable profit. Lower expense recovery means your deduction base on Schedule C stays strong. Drop your answer below. What gas station chain do you fill up at most? Next video covers the best gas station for Lyft drivers by chain, including which loyalty program stacks with these cards for an extra $190 per year. If that number sounds useful, the next video is already queued. 3 warnings before you act. Each one has a real cost if you ignore it. Warning 1. Don't apply for 2 cards on the same day. 2 hard inquiries in one day can drop your credit score 10 to 15 points temporarily. Space applications at least 90 days apart. Your approval odds stay higher. Your score stays intact. Warning 2. Don't carry a balance on these cards. The Citi Custom Cash APR runs between 19% and 29% as of early 2026. If you carry a $500 balance at 24% APR for 6 months, you pay $60 in interest. That erases nearly half your annual cashback earnings. Pay the full balance monthly, every month. Warning 3. Verify your gas app cashback actually posts. Some stations drop from app networks without notice. Check your app earnings dashboard weekly. Missing posts happen. Catching them early costs you nothing. Missing them for 3 months costs real money. Here is every dollar figure from this video in 30 seconds. Average annual gas spend, $3,200. Average cashback recovered with wrong card, $48. Citi Custom Cash at 5%, up to $159 back per year. No annual fee. Blue Cash Preferred at 3%, approximately $95 back per year. $95 annual fee. $250 year 1 credit. Gas app savings at 25 cents per gallon, up to $281 per year. Total potential annual savings, $535 to $800, compared to $48. Your action checklist. 5 steps. Start today. 1. Check if Citi Custom Cash gas spend qualifies as your top category this month. 2. Download Upside or GasBuddy. Run both for 30 days. Keep the one that pays more at your usual stations. 3. Delete your debit card from Apple Pay or Google Pay at gas stations. Replace it with your cashback card. 4. Set a monthly calendar reminder to verify cashback posted correctly on both card and app. 5. Log your gas receipts monthly for Schedule C documentation under IRS Publication 463. The next video breaks down the best gas station for Lyft drivers by chain and the loyalty stack worth $190 more per year. That video is directly above this one in the playlist. It runs under 8 minutes. This content is for educational purposes only. It is not financial, legal, or tax advice. Credit card terms change. Always check current published offers before applying. Consult a qualified tax professional for your specific situation.